A very good morning to you and a warm welcome to Business on News Desk. Now, President Akufo-Addo has indicated his government will merge the power and petroleum ministries once Parliament gives the nod to his ministerial nominees. He said this when he announced the list of 13 ministerial nominees at the Flux Half House yesterday.
Our enterprise is beginning to expand and grow and create jobs, and our economy to be on an outward path. The issues that we have had with the supply of energy in the last 5 years have to be things of the past. We must find a way to be able to have reliable supply of energy and at competitive rates for our industries and enterprises, and also affordable for also consumers. That's his charge. It's a big charge. Because essentially what he has to do is to assure the Ghanaian people that Dumso is going to be a thing permanently of the past, and that its head will not rear up again, especially in Akufo-Addo's time as president. He's a banker, very successful banker. He's for years vice president of an important American bank, the Bank of New York, and there had the exposure to important financial transactions in the area of energy, whether it is in establishing power plants across the world, in financing them, or exploration for petroleum. But he has a very broad experience in the energy sector, and I think that to have somebody at the head of the energy sector who's also very particular about figures, having regard to the recent history that we've had about contracts that have generated a great deal of controversy in the energy sector, is going to be very important for us. He's a product of Mfantsipim and of the University of Ghana and of universities in America. He's played a very active role in the politics of our party since he came back from America, and has become an important voice in the energy industry in Ghana. So I think that he is in a position to provide the leadership of this very important sector of our national economy. Seems to be all kinds of problems about the duplication of activities and the need for us to rationalize the infrastructure of our energy sector. I believe that Boakye Jacko is in a position to undertake that task and undertake it successfully. So he is the person that I am recommending to the Parliament for approval as energy sector.
Now, private businesses are pressing for government to focus on reviewing selected taxes in its first 100 days in office, according to the Private Enterprise Federation, PEF. This is the least they expect in the new government's first 100 days in office.
The governing party in its 2016 manifesto promised to scrape import duties on raw materials and also slash corporate taxes. President Akufo-Addo in his inaugural speech reiterated this as a part of moves towards reviving the economy. The chief executive of the Private Enterprise Federation, Nana Osei Bonsu, says the least businesses suspect is for the government to trigger the review of the toll debt levy, among other taxes, in its first 100 days in office.
What I would want to see is the tax removal, at least if for nothing, the toll debt levy. If we're going to convert that into something else, let's look at how the toll debt levy paid by private sector can be used to resource maybe the Exim Bank or any other private sector financial tool to enable private sector to get the long-term pool of funding too. Because that toll debt levy going back to 2003 had been collected to date, and the toll debt was paid 100 years ago.
So you expect that within the 100 days, the toll debt levy would have been scrapped?
The action to scrap it, or the action to convert it into a useful tool for private sector.
He adds they are, however, being measured in their demands because of the expected constraints.
You see, when we talk about 100 days, it's like we're not racing to the end point in 100 days, because administratively, it's going to be very difficult. You have a lot of new players coming in. It's not a continuous government. Like if former President Mahama was continuing. He has the institutional capacity, he has the avenues in place. But here's a new government coming with a tool of new players altogether. Parliament itself is the majority now. A lot of people coming in oblivious of the rules and regulations and how things are done. So to expect miracles or to expect things within 100 days, to me, is not being realistic. We're talking about short term. 6 months to 1 year, what can you achieve? We're not racing to get things done. We're looking to get things done efficiently to be able to be sustained. Okay. Those are very, very important, that we don't rush through things to go, oh, we show this, we have done this, and then for it to fall apart tomorrow.
The Private Enterprise Federation has indicated plans to develop the capacities of especially local businesses to take advantage of the new government's promise to stimulate growth in the private sector and the economy at large.
And that's business on News Desk this morning. Thanks for attention. We'll join you again at midday for more business news updates. My name is Emmanuel Abuaji. Good morning.